Welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited you're here. You made it to part 3 of our... Wait, dude, let's do that joke. You made it to part 3.
Big number 3, my lord.
Big 3, my lord.
Oh, okay. Number 3.
Number 3 of our Jak and Daxter series. What a fun series we're on. Okay, Kev, you say your line now.
And not a moment too soon. We really missed you. We missed each other. I believe, where'd we leave off, friend?
I think we just kicked some major patoot with the Boulder boss. And, if I remember correctly, fucking Kira. Remember Kira?
I remember her, yeah.
That's a lot of feedback there. Yeah, Kira has charged us with activating the teleporter for her and...
For her and Papa.
Yeah, for her and Papa. This is at the Red Sage's lab. So we gotta make our way to the Red Sage's lab, turn on the teleporter, let her and Papa come on through, and then we can carry on. Gosh, you're real cute. I wrote that line down, so I'm gonna say it exactly as I wrote it. Yes. Gosh. Yes. Gosh, you're cute. Hey everyone, just trying this for the first time tonight. Beero. This is a 0 alcohol beer from the bosom, the loins of Tom Holland.
Ah, you're drinking?
Yum. Give it a try, everyone. Beero, for all your 0 alcohol needs.
All right, let's get back into it.
So, we hop back on the old speedster and uh-oh, what's this? Other dudes with speedsters? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh yeah, remember in the rough draft, you were like, what is this? What is that from? And it's a Marlon Brando movie. I put the lurkers going like this.
Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon!
Jak and Daxter traverse this crazy roller coaster ride of a mountain pass. They encounter everything from steep cliffs to bottomless pits as we race to beat these suckers to the other side. Along the way, there are the usual array of traps and stuff to fall into, and our usual sweet collectibles. It's the best part of any game. It's the little dopamine hits along the way. Take it away, Skoonge.
Well, once through the pass, we roll into Volcanic Crater, home to the Red Sage. Okay, who the fuck designed this bridge?
And boy, is it red.
Step right up to see Mother Nature's anger management issues firsthand, people. I think that's a line from the last video.
Yeah, it was in the last video. This is an especially good view of you, Kev.
Yeah, I think I'm nailing it. It's a great angle.
You're looking good these days.
Thanks, pal. Step right up to see Mother Nature's anger management issues firsthand, people. Good thing I wore my fireproof undies.
Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
This is going downhill fast.
Nice. This is our final set of worlds. I'm not sure if we are calling them worlds, but I'm gonna call them worlds before the final world into the final boss.
All right, we head straight for the Red Sage's hut, but uh-oh. Looks like a tornado came through here. And double uh-oh, Captain Asthma and Sis are here, and we finally get some insight into these two.
Their names are Gaul and Maya. And it turns out that they have been toiling with dark eco too deep and too long.
What a pair of Marys.
What a pair of Marys. That was beautiful lilt, Kev.
Thanks.
You should drink Beero, which is my favorite 0 proof beer. Not sponsored, just holding out hope.
So Scottish country club.
We learn that they have taken the blue and red sages hostage at their citadel. The citadel, never a building used by a good guy. Except for Minas Tirith, I guess. That has a citadel. But the Minas Tirith is ruled by the steward, Denethor, and he is a grade A douche.
That's true.
So it holds citadels equal bad guy.
Now he's complex. He has a backstory.
Think about it. Barad-dûr, that's a citadel. We've got Minas Tirith with Denethor. We've got fucking Isengard with Saruman. All citadels, bad guys. And where are there no citadels? In the Shire, in Rivendell. in the Rohan. All good guys.
All right, well, this is just
This really holds up.
This is just one fantasy universe that you're exploring here.
One fantasy universe to rule them all.
There might be positive citadels outside of Lord of the Rings. Have you ever played Mass Effect? I think that's a thing.
You have a Mass Effect on me.
Gaul and Maya's plan is to open the silos, housing vast stores of dark eco, and use it to
Shape the world to our liking.
shape the world to their liking, despite Samos's warnings that dark eco can't be controlled.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself.
We get a brief mention of something called the precursor robot, whatever that is, before Gaul and Maya hightail it out of there. But not before leaving an ominous threat to Samos in the air.
We've got big plans for you.
And just like that, our quest to find a way to restore Daxter to his original and lesser form has turned into a quest to save the freaking world, baby!
Oh yeah! Put me in, coach!
Put me in, coach!
Let's do it! Tell me who to whoop-how!
The whoop-how!
Put me in, coach! Tell me who to whoop-how! Come on! Hey! Do some of these, Kev. Do some of these.
This is a really clever segment that you've trapped it here.
Okay, anyway. We need 72 power cells to progress and continue our journey north. Lego.
Before we dive into any of the new areas, I putzed around in Volcanic Crater. Okay, now I feel like the game devs maybe got tired on Volcanic Crater Day at work, because 4 out of the 8 power cells in this area come from trading with these 2 miners. That's right. 4. Half 4 of the power cells come from these guys. 4. For the others, 2 of them come from an oracle, 1 of them comes from finding a scout fly, and then there is one kind of cool hidden power cell. But like, I'd prefer for all of the power cells to be in the same vein as that one hidden one. You know, that one's really cool and fun. And
Yeah, I want them all to be
mysterious.
cool and fun.
Yeah, kind of hard to find.
I don't want
appreciate the challenge.
1/8 of my gaming experience to be cool and fun.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Nothing new here. If you've been diligent about collecting your orbs, then you probably already have enough to trade the power cells right off the bat with those miners.
I know I have.
The script says I should eye roll, and I have no problem doing that.
This time, there are only 2 areas available to us to collect our next batch of power cells outside of Volcanic Crater. I started with the Spider Caves. Once again, we enter into a completely new world with new enemies and clever puzzles to solve.
Caves are a labyrinth of tunnels that bring you across pools of dark eco teeming with creepy crawling venomous bugs. Yeah, look at all these bugs.
Yeah, you know, the locals, right?
The whole place is lit with these luminescent crystals and mushrooms.
And watch out for these trigger-happy drilling lurkers. Hey, at least they're wearing safety goggles. That's OSHA approved right there.
Safety first, gents.
Safety first. You know, it's funny, as we're talking about it, I'm realizing it reminds me a lot of like an early 3D Hollow Knight. Did you ever play Hollow Knight?
I think I watched you play Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight's real fun. Sort of similar.
That's a 2D. Yeah, that's a 2D game, right?
Yeah, a bunch of creepy crawly bugs, winding
Yeah,
passages.
it was, and it's very bioluminescent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, the art style's amazing.
Maybe we'll cover it.
We'll do it after Mass Effect. The devs, they continue to innovate with new challenges. There's time-sensitive crystals that could leave you groping in the dark if you're not careful.
Touch-activated floor traps and the most challenging gymnastics course in the history of Spider Olympics.
Now, I would love to see a lurker using these poles.
I wish I had the special effects. Makes sense for me to say this. Ooh, I wish I had the special effects skills to make that happen. That would be awesome. Oh no, I see what I did there. Okay, go ahead, Kev.
Nick, have you ever heard the term upstaging?
Here we are again. They can't see me, Kev.
No, you gotta hide after a mistake like that. I would love to see a lurker using these poles. Ooh, I wish I had the special effects skills to make that happen. That would be awesome.
That's all I got. Just kidding, check this out.
Lots of spiders, lots of power cells, lots of fun.
No Shelob.
No.
No Shelob?
No Shelob.
Seems like a mistake, but what you gonna do? So we finished that world, and the next world we head to, this actually is a really fun world to be in because it's so Christmassy. Welcome, brave souls, to our next stop on the Power Cell Express, Snowy Mountain, where the snow falls heavy like a blanket, and the wind whispers the secrets of the precursors.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. But instead of Santa's little elves, we're met with more lurkers.
More lurkers? Hold on, let me scroll up. We're really moving through this script here.
You have a really funny line next. It's really clever and funny.
That's right! This place is our wintry wonderland.
No, that's not the next line.
Oh. Talk about a cold reception.
Hey, nice.
This thing on? Talk about a cold reception.
And yet Jack seems perfectly comfortable in his cutoff. Sun's out, guns out, I suppose. Or more accurately, sun's not out, guns out.
That's right, this place is our wintry wonderland. Snow and ice everywhere, hemmed in with precursor relics.
These precursors, man, they really got around. Reel it in, precursors. A few notable power cell missions are stopping the 3 lurker crews. These guys have set up some sort of, drilling equipment to bust some precursor artifacts out of the ice, and we gotta stop them.
This introduces us to Red Eco.
Red Eco boosts your strength. Since this game is a one-and-done knockout-style combat system, this is it's kind of superfluous, but I guess it feels a little more satisfying when you're powered up with Red Eco.
Yeah, there are a few times when you need it to destroy an armored enemy or like an enemy with a shield, but they are pretty few and far between, I'm not gonna lie.
Not bad, it just kind of goes unnoticed, if we're honest. Also, I am realizing, I think there's Red Eco on Misty Island, isn't there? I feel like I remember seeing in some of the footage in that, like, battle arena where the cannon is firing at you and there's a bunch of, like, metal boxes that have precursor orbs around the perimeter of the, like, battleground. I think you can use Red Eco in there.
I can't remember if that's red or if it's blue. But if it is red, then, I tell you what, guys, I apologize.
Hey, all's forgiven, dear boy, all's forgiven.
See that? That's so much nicer than my mom is. We also have to deactivate these precursor knobs. Pretty much we just find them and step on them. I believe there are 7 of them. I think there might be 7 or 8, some of those. And we get to get on this guy again. Hey, buddy. And we fight, jump, and roll our way through the Lurker Fort, which is a fort made by the lurkers, for the lurkers, of the lurkers, where they can worship according to their own beliefs.
Just get carried away.
If it weren't for the Lost Precursor City, this might be my favorite place we've been to. It's just such a fun world. Honestly, it really is. It's a really fun world. And it's so Christmassy and snowy, and it just feels nice. And they put little sleigh bells.
Good vibes, and it's really fun exploring. I feel like it's great exploration. Like, it's anywhere you go is kind of an interesting new part of the world. It's very engaging.
Yeah, and you get on the ice and you go and you get all slippy.
Yeah, no, and that's sort of the next line. Missions are really fun. There are cool, cold-specific challenges like ice skating. Boom, bam. It's true, man. It's really fun. Snow crunches under your feet in a satisfying way. And not to mention it's just pretty. It's fun to look at.
Yeah, it really is just a nice place to spend some time, and I was loath to leave.
Alas, the world needs saving. We're the only ones who can save it.
The world needs saving. And if we don't do it, nobody's gonna goddamn do it.
Yeah, we better fuck shit up.
Yeah, let's fuck shit up.
Off we go.
Off we go!
Off we go. Fuck shit up.
That's all that we have to say about that snowy wonderland. If you'd like a more in-depth review and walkthrough of that, write your own goddamn script.
You go off, player.
I'm going off! Look how floppy this gets.
Let him know, King.
Back on the warpath, we make our way to the lava tube.
The lava tube.
Lava tube.
Lava, the tube. Lava. Tube.
Tube of lava. Lava tube.
Lava.
Are you gonna...
Tube.
This is the last of the Zoomer highways. Aw, that's kind of sad. Don't worry, they made sequels. And it is the most challenging, as it should be. We have to contend once again with the rising temperature of the zoomer, because, you know, we're flying over lava.
Pathways are narrow and when winding, and it took us a few goes to make it through and collect all the scout flies and the precursor orbs. I don't even know if it'd be possible to collect everything and make it through unscathed while keeping the zoomer's temperature low. I think it is possible, but like maybe really hard. Speedrunners can do anything. I'm assuming speedrunners have figured it out. Not something your average player is going to be able to do, though, to collect every precursor orb and every scout fly and anything else. That's a wildly hard thing to do. And stay alive. No, sir.
Yeah, I had to make a run, like a suicide run, knowing I was going to die just to collect stuff. There's also this cool section where we collect... You know what, guys? I wrote the word harvest, and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go back and let me do that again. Take 2.
I like harvest. Action.
There's also this cool section where we have to harvest yellow eco and destroy the power spheres in this carnival ride gone wrong to open the doors and move forward through the tube. Quite challenging and fun.
And the devs really get to flex on the vehicle mechanics here, which lays the groundwork for all the vehicles in the future games of the franchise. They do a good job.
The vehicles play an increasingly important role for the Jak franchise as we move forward to other games. I don't want to spoil it, but they've been out for quite a while.
I think we're safe for spoilers.
I think we're safe to say, you may already have heard, they did make a full vehicle-based game called Jak X Project Racing down the line. I never actually played it. Did you play it, Kev?
No one's ever played that game. That game doesn't exist because it's called Jak X.
It's a shell corporation for them to launder money.
No, it's called Jak X Combat Racing.
Are you sure?
Which you put that correction in the script and then forgot that you did it and kept going on.
Listen, I'm gonna level with you guys. Kev and I wrote this script, I think, a year ago.
It's been a while. It's been a journey getting here.
And we've a lot of stuff has happened between then and now. Willow, keep it down over there. We also did not look at the script before hitting record. Oh, that's it. Okay, great. So let's do a quick outro stuff. So, part 3, short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's only one more left in this series. And, I would be sad, but I'm sure we'll cover Jak 2 and Jak 3 down the line. And those are even better, honestly. Those are my favorites. So,
I think I agree with that. And I think I like Jak 2 and Jak 3 more than the first Jak and Daxter, but there is something to be said for just kind of the simplicity of a nice collectathon, and the world that they created for Jak and Daxter is fantastic, but they really built on it for Jak 2 and 3. I think those are better games.
I mean, I guess Jak is an open world, but it's more linear.
Yeah, more linear. People cite it as like the first open world game because there's technically like no loading screens.
Skoonge knows more about video games than I do.
Anyways, if you want to hear more about our vast, in-depth video game knowledge, definitely hit like, subscribe, go down to the comments, comment something positive, turn the notification bell on, call your mom, ask her to subscribe, ask her to...
Here's a fun question to finish this out. Leave a comment with your answer below. So, Skoonge, you know when it's time to use the toilet paper? You with me?
I'm with ya.
Okay, it's time to use the toilet paper. Do you fold or do you scrunch?
I scrunch.
You're a crumpler.
Yeah, I'm a crumpler.
I'm a crumpler too. No, I'm a folder. What am I thinking?
Sounds like you're a crumpler.
I'm a folder because then I can fold again.
Yeah.
But if you crumple, then it's a little bit on every bit, and so then getting a second use out of it.
No, yeah, there's no second use. You toss that shit immediately.
Do you pull like a and then crumple it? Like you use a lot of sheets initially, or do you use a specific a number of sheets?
It depends on the make of the toilet paper.
That's a really, really fair point. So leave us a comment down below if you're a crumpler or a folder. Leave us a crumplers or folders. We want to know who's watching.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
a question for the men. What the fuck do you want? What is it? I can't figure it out.
Do like this branding. It's very elegant. I am put sort of in a Scottish country club. Don't you think, in the locker room?
I'd say so, yes. Yeah,
I'm thinking...
Some of the Scottish country clubs I've visited, I'd say that's accurate. That lines up.
Puts me in mind of green felt and mahogany wood.
Ah.
Ah. Very well.